Welcome to Discover Bible Today. Every Christmas, every nativity scene, every children's Bible, we see the same image: 3 wise men, 3 crowns, 3 gifts. But let me ask you something important. Where does the Bible actually say there were 3 wise men? Because here's the uncomfortable truth: backhand index pointing right, it doesn't. And once you see this, you'll never read the Christmas story the same way again. Let's slow down and open the Bible together. The story of the wise men appears in Matthew chapter 2. The text calls them wise men from the east. In the original Greek, they are called Magi. They weren't kings, they weren't shepherds, and the Bible never gives them names. Matthew tells us they saw a star, traveled a great distance, came to worship the child Jesus, and that's it. No number, no crowns, no royal titles, just seekers following a sign. Now here's the verse that changed everything. Matthew 2 verse 11 says, "They opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh." 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, myrrh. And this is where a quiet assumption slipped in. Somewhere along the way, people thought, backhand index pointing right, 3 gifts must mean 3 men. But the Bible never says that. Not once, not even indirectly. The number of gifts is not the number of people. So if the Bible doesn't say there were 3 wise men, why does everyone believe it? The answer is tradition. Over centuries, artists began painting 3 figures. Church plays needed a simple number. Stories became symbols. By around the 6th century, the wise men were even given names: Melchior, Caspar, Balthazar. Beautiful tradition. But here's the key point: backhand index pointing right tradition is not scripture. None of those names appear in the Bible, neither does the number 3. So how many wise men were there? The honest answer is, we don't know, and that's intentional. Some Bible scholars suggest it could have been 2, or 3, or even a much larger group. Remember, they traveled across regions. They carried extremely valuable gifts. They drew the attention of King Herod himself. This may not have been 3 quiet travelers. It may have been an entire caravan. But this story isn't really about numbers. It's about how easily we assume things. Instead of reading carefully, many people know the story, but very few read it slowly. The wise men remind us of something powerful: God reveals truth to those who seek, not just those who inherit tradition. So the next time you see a nativity scene with 3 wise men, remember this: backhand index pointing right, the Bible never says that. And if this small detail surprised you, imagine how many other truths are hidden in plain sight. That's why we read. That's why we question. That's why we discover. Welcome to Discover Bible Today. If you enjoyed this deeper look, like the video, share it with someone who loves the Bible, and subscribe for more forgotten truths hidden in Scripture, because the Bible always has more to say than we think.